Alright, so I normally don't play score attack because I don't think it's a very useful mode, but we got a lot of score attack buffs, including our first double Z score booster after multiple years. So I figured I might as well make one big score attack video and see what happens. The worst part about my upload schedule is that I'm recording this on April Fool's Day, but I'm posting it the day after. You know how funny it would be to post a April Fool's Day video and it just be me doing score attack? Well, I mean, I think it would be funny, but nobody else probably does. But anyways, I'm gonna rant about score attack for a minute, because honestly, it is such a useless game mode. So we go here and you see, holy crap, there's a lot of people with max score in my rankings. What rank am I again? Blue. I'm blue. I don't know what that means, but if we go to my friends list, nobody in my friends list has score cap. Why is my rankings here like this? I'm at 47 just because I did a doll EX pop for an Yambo coin. So, as you can see, I'm in like some of the lower ranks. And I'm in the second lowest rank actually. So you have little baby rank, other baby rank, gold, blue, why am I in purple? Whatever, I guess I'm in purple, that's why. So, I don't care to be good at score attack because the rewards are genuinely atrocious. So you get those score attack points, right? Well, they can get you units. Every single one of these characters suck. Cat Cradle, the UZ rank, who is worth double everyone else, is the second worst UZ rank in the whole game. The best quote-unquote score attack character being No Gut sucks. He's a pop healer. Healing is not very good with pop heals anymore, unless it's like very specific strategies which No Gut can't take advantage of. The best thing you can buy, in my opinion, is 3 Soul Secrets. 3! The double S ranks, aside from Maiden Ruin, and like I guess this guy, because they're attack boosters, but that's literally only good for new players who literally have nothing else. Like, it's bad. And that's why I don't think being good at score attack isn't as valuable. I mean, you can still be great at score attack, obviously. It's a cool game mode whenever you decide to do get something. But usually the only time I play score attack is to get collab PFPs. That's it. It's not good. So there are 3 main strategies. We have Arlay strats, Big G strats, you know, the Flash T Cash, and then redrop strats. So we're gonna look at those 3. I know there are like tons of variations. There's like Fudo Riser stuff, but like no one cares about Fudo Riser. He's so old. He does no damage. So what we're gonna do is compare the 3 versions and see which one's good. Because, well, they're all good, but which one's the best? We're gonna start off with Big G stuff, because we can. So, Lotus Ren, in my opinion, is the best one to take advantage of Big G stuff, because he has Link Big. We can put on the Lotus Watch to get attack buff stuff. Then, I'm gonna put on her, just cuz. And then we're going to go to Double S, Heartful characters. And then Flash T Cash. Yeah. So I'm gonna do this in score attack because it's a lot easier in score attack. So yeah. This is a just 10% score boost at the end. This gives you 10 extra seconds. This makes time balls appear more often. And this makes it easier to link Puni. That is what those do. So, yeah. Move my setup so I can put it on my desk like this so I can try hard like JP players do. Anyways. So, basically the strat is get Big G and then win, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a score attack player. Okay, hang on, we're gonna link this. Get a cool Big G. Pop these timer balls. And so basically the strategy is just do Soultimates. Big G basically gives everybody Aqua's Fever Power thing, where popping a size Puni gives you more than it normally does. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, and because Dismeralda has a really good kit for a score booster, it's pretty fire. So this is why I like Lotus Ren the best for this strat, because, I mean, look at him. Look at how good he is. Look at all these things I can do. Get this. Get that. Yeah. It's not really too difficult for now. Really just depends on your board RNG, and I usually have some pretty terrible luck, so I missed completely and then mistimed the tap. What is going on? It'll be fine. That's why he has Link Big, which makes him super good. See? It's fine. Surely. This is probably one of the best strats. It just takes forever to do, though, so I don't like doing it. Like, seriously, it's gonna take so long to get super high scores. Like, actually. So, yeah. Come on, tap the Puni, god dang. Seriously. So we're gonna make sure we get the score boost when Fever ends. Did I max her skill? I don't think I did. I'm not sure if I have or not. But I'm not very good at score attack because, like I said, I don't play it. I know the strats, but doesn't mean I'm good at them. So beware. Okay, now that all that's over, we can pop Puni and try to get back into Fever time as quickly as we can. Which, thankfully, isn't too bad because we have... what's-her-face? Elzamectia. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but, you know. Still kind of a pain, especially since Big G just didn't get his ultimate right there. Like, bro, how do you not have your Soultimate yet? What is going on? Do this. This should give me this ultimate. Finally. You have to be kind of decent at, like, impulse movements, I guess. It'd be the best way to describe it. Like, stuff like this. That, like, oh, I kind of just did a decent chunk of stuff in a very small amount of time. I'm missing, too. I'm not very good at them. So you tap this. Do that. And, like, I'm not very good at this. But people... Are you serious? I'm not tapping Dismeralda. Screw off. Seriously. For eels. I'm pretty terrible at these. Because, honestly, Lotus Ren... just not for me. Not really for me, dog. But even when Fever Time ends, depending on your luck, you can kind of just keep going. And just keep going like this over and over again. You know, if all these bonus balls weren't in the way, we could kind of get somewhere, but obviously they're going to be here, because... I don't know how I got into Fever Time so fast, but I did. Whatever. Please, Big G, please. Give me your Soultimate. Good enough. Okay, so we're gonna pop this guy up here. Get that. Ah, it's not a very good run. I don't know why I popped that, but I did. So, let's do that over there. You know what? I don't even care to reset. Don't care. I am permanently neutered in terms of damage. So, this is actually, like, one of the most terrible runs ever. But I don't care, because I'm not the one who's good at score attack. I'm not even good at no bonusing stages. I'm just halfway decent. The worst is when you just barely miss it, because he takes forever to get his ult back. I don't know how it popped the Punigami, but not the Ren, but whatever. So as you can see, we can kind of just keep... I just realized we have 40 seconds left. I'm kind of stressing over nothing. Like, in terms of time, we kind of got, like, a lot. Like, seriously, what the heck? Kind of need to do a double. Like that. There we go. Like, even though I'm only getting, like, 10, 15 mil each time, it's not really that bad. I don't know how it linked it like that, but whatever. Fine, Puni, I guess. The cool part about this strat is because you make all of these time balls appear, as you can see, I just got back to 39 seconds. Well, 38 because of rounding. Oh. So now we're going to get back into fever time, if I can. So as you can see, we can kind of just keep doing this over and over again. And it kind of just works out. Imagine if Big G had a G Soultimate. Oh my goodness. He'd actually be broken. As you can see, we're really just running out of, like, play area. Because of all the big Puni. Man, I thought that they were, like, closer together. Like, those two Puni were getting close together, and then they just, like, disappeared from each other. What the heck? Big G's coming up short. Like, what is Bro doing? Whatever, we're just gonna get another fever. Okay, this is kind of a decent board. Oh. I'm not skilled enough for this. Oh no, there's an Elzamechia falling down. What the heck? I have to be very careful because Puni really likes to miss input for me. I didn't know. I meant to pop those bonus balls. Dang it. I completely missed. I always miss and then I just like pause to kind of just like take in what I just did. W redrop, actually, because I was kind of boned. But as you can see, we're constantly just getting to like 20 mil, stuff like that. Like, it's pretty fire. Oh, misinput. I think. Yes! There was a link up there, I knew it. W. W bonus ball. As you can see, we're now up to 25 million. It kind of takes a minute. It takes some practice to get good at this strat, but once you do get good at this strat, it's pretty fire. It's pretty fun. It just takes hours sometimes. Big redrop. Oh no. Oh, I couldn't do it fast enough. But there we go. We got 30 million in that fever, which is pretty good. We'll see how high of a score we can get. Sure, why not? I was wondering if I was ever going to be able to get a link again. Honestly, there just wasn't really a good link I could do there. I was going to pop something. We're getting some clutch redrops with thanks to Puni, dude. Like, for real. I gotta be fast enough so that way Big G doesn't run out. If you were really good, you'd be able to get a whole other score. I mean, fever time, but I doubt I can. I got a whole other score. Fever time. That was a Mekia jump scare. Alright, we're getting a fever boost. Ah, no! I didn't get the score boost! No! It was worthless. Worthless. No, I didn't get the score boost. Whatever. So what is that? Hang on. 1,000. Million. 31 billion. 31 billion score. Kinda decent considering how garbage it was. Gets me up to 33rd place. Everybody else is in the billions, but then we have score caps, which is how big is a score cap? That's 1,000, 100,000. 100 billion is the score cap. So, yeah. So I guess let's go on to the next strat. I have to like change recordings because I'm out of storage on my phone. Alright, so there's Big G strats, but what about Arlay strats? Most people just do Big G strats because I would have to assume it's because they don't have Arlay, because I don't know why you would want to do Big G strats. But anyways, Arlay strats take advantage of the fact that Arlay is broken. Arlay is insanely good, and in the right circumstances on the Mysterious team can out-damage Aqua. I kid you not, this LB0 Triple Z can out-damage an LB10 Fever extending, like, UZ with that buffs herself. Arlay can out-damage her in the right circumstances. Not always, but it's possible. And then we'll go... I guess I'll use Pekko again, because why not? We're going to use this watch because Arlay's the hard hitter. But then we're going to change our team a little bit. We're going to go to the attack boost filter. This is the score boost filter, by the way, the one right under it. So attack boosters. And we're going to want to pick some appearless characters. I'm going to go with Professor and that Komasan. So, the reason that we're using them is so that way we can take advantage of Arle being insanely good. Yeesh. Let me see if I can get some bonus balls. That would be pretty nice. Yes, all those bonus balls. So I can get Professor Soultimate ready. So the strat goes, you do Pet Ghost Ultimate, and then you do the Attack Boost Ultimate. We do that so that way the big Puni don't fall. Now when we use Arle, we do that. We link a bunch of links, and then for the last couple links, we link as little as we can. So that way, as many Puni are on the board as we can get, so that way when they fall back down, it's as neat as possible. Komasan is just an attack booster, so it's fine. And as you can see, we can kind of just keep doing this over and over again. And, well, yeah, I've already made a video on this entire strat, so you can watch that if you want more details, I guess, but as you can see, we're about to be at 10 million already. And yeah, this is it. There are like tons of characters you can use instead of Pekko. Like any all-popper rearranger should do pretty good. Some mysterious ones might be good, but I prefer Pekko because of her afterfill, which makes it so that way I'm never going to lose the run because of Pekko. And, well, yeah, as you can see, we're already at the same level of damage as the Big G strats, except we have, like, over half the fever gauge left. So, yeah, these strats kind of take a while, but it's pretty simple, honestly. Honestly, in my opinion, this is the best score attack strat in the game. It's not the fastest, but with this team, especially now that we got a new score booster for it in Dismeralda, like, I personally just think that it's the best score attack strat because you're basically guaranteed to get to damage cap every fever time, which is 9999, 99999, you know, a bunch of 9s and stuff. And there, we're at 30 million already. And we can kind of just keep doing this over and over again. Now, the big problem with this strat is that we don't have timer balls. So you really have to be kind of on your toes. And as you can see, we're already at 40 seconds. So we're running out of time. And you kind of have to be quick to get multiple fevers. Since we don't have any fast fever characters anymore. We don't have Komaki. I mean, just regular Komami. Is it the Dragon Slayers? I think it's the Dragon Slayers one. Aw, man, I missed it. You want to try to get 8 links, because any more and they'll all just pop at the same time, and that's not what you want. So you want to get as many numbered links as you can get. Like that. So basically, you spend the first little bit linking Puni to get your Soultimates back, and then you spend the other time linking to deal damage. As you can see, we're almost at 50 million. This is why Arle gets banned sometimes from score attack, because, well, there's not really any challenge to this. I mean, there's a little bit if you want to get, like, max score, but... Actually, I don't even know how hard it is to get max score with Arle since Dismeralda came out, since she's a double Z score booster, and we were previously using triple S ranks for score boosting. But I would try to get away with using Komami instead because she had Fast Fever, but I don't know how it'll work now. You want to try to get G-Sult as much as you can, just because, you know, it's tons of damage. So, I mean, yeah, like, there's really not much else to say. We're kind of just, this is kind of just it. You can use an auto-clicker so that way you don't have to spam the Soultimates. You just have to be kind of more mindful. I just had to crack my neck real quick. And, yeah. We're almost at 69 million, basically. That's pretty cool. I guess we can go ahead and use the score boost, just cause. And we're at 70 million. 73. So we use appear less attack boosters and score boosters. We'll use Dismeralda because she's just the best score booster in the game, period. Like, I only got 6 links there. But that's why I like Pekko having Afterfill, because it didn't even matter. I can still get the Soultimate back. But we'll use a Peerless attack booster, so that way Arle and Pekko can appear as much as they can. Possibly. Which leads to more score, which leads to easier wins and all that stuff. You can use, like, Ram, because she'll be a mysterious character, which will let Arle not only buff Ram herself, but also the Unity will be able to proc for Arle as well. So, that's pretty cool. She's also a Fast Fever, I think. So, she could probably work. There are, like, a ton of characters. There's even, like, LDK, if there's ever, like, AoE weeks. Can we talk about how stupid the AoE Soultimates were? Like, everybody hated those. The only reason Demon God Nate is, like, in contention for being kicked off now, because of Yuzi Mera, is because he's an AoE. I don't understand why they decided to do that. I'm glad they stopped, because AoEs are terrible. It feels so much nicer to have a third appear less character in Dismeralda. It's so fun. And we're about to hit damage cap. I'm fairly certain the numbers go, like, beyond the damage cap. So, as you can see here, we're almost at damage cap. Well, we are at damage cap, but I'm stopping it from reaching it because I'm tapping so fast. Even though you can hit damage cap in 1 fever time, usually that's never really going to be enough to get you the high score of the week. We're going so fast the score can't even keep up. Oh, only 7. I'll see about doing a double fever. We're almost at damage cap. Oh, we're at the max 9s. We're gonna have, like, 130 million damage dealt. Or something. Can you hear me, like, jitter tapping? That's what I'm doing. I didn't link enough Marines, so I wanted to make sure I got the G-Salt. If you were, like, perfect and, like, a robot or something, you could literally do this forever. I've seen JP players literally get such a high score that Score Attack, like, kicked them out because they thought they were cheating. They didn't get banned or anything, but, like, their run was just invalidated because they got such a high score with the strat. So as you can see, we hit damage cap, and we've... Is that literally the high score we got last time? Just right there, before bonuses even come in? I think so. So, to get back to fever time, I like to do a little bit of this action first, then we do this, and then we basically just do this over again. We don't have to do this for Dismeralda because she's so good, but... Basically, you just, like, loop this a couple of times, do this. We're gonna do both attack boosts, as long as I can get them. Oh, I couldn't get that to fire, whatever. There we go, pop the bonus ball. So now we won't have to deal with it. Sweet. And as you can see, Dismeralda already has her Soultimate back. So we could do this, like, multiple times. I think 4 fevers might be what gets you too high of a score. Maybe. But I'm going to stop at 2, because I got to get the 3rd one done, you know? But as you can see, is like, this is a very good strategy, and this is probably why people want Poyo 2, so they can get this character, because she's really broken. Yeah, I'm teaching you how to do the most broken strat in the game. I ran dyslexia. I randomly just pulled Arlay because I just wanted to. Didn't even play the event. And then later on, I found out that she had the most broken score attack strat. And so now, I just use it all the time. Except I don't, because I don't play score attack and she gets banned. I did it all the time before she got banned. I remember being so confused why she was there, and then I used her. So, okay, so I can go ahead and explain what happens when a character's banned. So, the characters that get banned is Slurpent, Arlay, Big G, and if you bring them and use their Soultimate, you will get countered for like 3,000 damage, and all of your Soultimates will be drained. So you can bring them, it's just your run's probably not going to be too good if you do. So I think that's pretty funny. Which is fun, because then it's nice when I don't have to just do Arlay loops to get stuff. Linking just Arlay and Pekka, I think, might give the highest damage. So, that's pretty cool. Just barely got it. This run's already longer than the last one, but... Well, I'm also doing, like, way better. Oh no, I only got 6 links. That's bad. If this is why they never want to do Puyo 2 again, because they don't want people to have this character, then honestly, fair. She's really good. And she's not even on the meta team anyways, unless you're talking about, like, teams without Beach Natsuomi, which is most of them, because no one has her. I thought I wasn't going to have enough Puni, but I ended up having enough Puni, so that's why I linked the big Pekko. But we're fine. But yeah, Arlay's, like, not really on the meta team anymore. Because of the new Yuzi Unity, you can get away with not bringing her. So, she's still good if you don't have Beach Natsuomi, obviously, but honestly, it might not even be, like, it's not even, like, a huge downgrade if you do have Arlay and not Beach Natsuomi. But, in terms of pure meta... So I'm going to stop once I hit damage cap, and then we're just going to see what score I get. We're almost at 69 million again. there are like 100 variations of Arlay strats. I've seen them use EX poppers, I've seen them use Aqua, seen them use frickin' Rem too, which I wouldn't recommend, but whatever. So we're almost there at damage cap. As you can see, the reason we use the all popper rearrange first is because Arlay will literally force herself to disappear if she's on screen. But if we use an all popper, there's no Arlay on screen, so they can fall back down safely. So yeah, that's how they tried to balance Arlay, but it's very easy to get around. You can do this on the normal team too. It's just it doesn't really get you that much damage, just cause. So we're almost there at damage cap again. Probably like 2 more rounds and we'll be there. And as you can see, I have 20 seconds left to this run. So, really, we could do a whole new run and then we'd be fine. A whole 3rd fever time. Probably even a 4th one too, honestly. Like, Arlay strats are really just that good. And then, just like that, I can sit back, look at the damage cap, and then see that my score is, yeah, not as high as it was the last time, because, you know, damage goes beyond damage cap. So we can just sit here and wait, and, yeah. And we'll just not spend the money to continue. And then see what kind of score I get. 93 billion. Look at that, new high score. If I did a 3rd fever time, I would have just hit damage cap right there. I mean, score cap, whatever. And as you can see, that only gets me to 15th place because they just tried a little bit more. But it gets me to the top of my friends list in the most degenerate way possible. So, now that we have gotten the 2 broken strats out of the way, what happens if, for example, a new collab PFP comes out? You can't use either of these strategies because both Big G and Arlay get banned. Well, that's when we get to redrop strats. So we're gonna look at we'll look at this guy, sure, why not? So this skill is the redrop skill. Basically, when you pop a size 3 or larger Puni, it has a chance to drop back down. For him, UZ ranks are a 17% chance, triple Zs are a 15% chance, and the UZ plus is now 19%, I think. I haven't double checked. But basically, these stack. So you could put him on the team, her on the team, and then him on the team. And as you can see, I can pull up the calculator real quick. Hang on. I don't know what this guy's name is, but he has a 15% chance. So then we can go over here and see that we have another 15% chance with Marine right here. I can double check. Okay, good. Yes, I did. So we have 15% plus 15% plus the 17% of him. So right off the bat, we have a 47% redrop chance. Well, now we can go to our mysterious characters, and the best character for this would be Akane, the UZ plus one. She has a 19% redrop chance, which means every Puni that falls down has a 66% chance to fall right back down. So we're going to put her in the center so that way she can get the center trait. We're going to have the mysterious watch, and then, you know, let's see how this does. I really don't know how it's going to do, but whatever. I don't know if we're getting tribe advantage for this week, but doesn't matter because I don't like doing Lotus Ren stuff. So basically, the strat is you don't actually want to use, you don't want to pop any sort of Akane Puni because you just don't. So basically, you're going to use the inflate of the inflate Puni, and you're going to get Akane Soultimate. So basically, you don't want to do what I just did. And we don't have to worry too much about getting Punigami, because I wish can you stop scratching yourself, dog? He's deaf for gore. But basically, you're going to use the inflate of your attack boosters to get you a ton of big Puni. So now, we're going to do this one. Now, we're going to do this one. Now, we're going to do this one. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't want to do Marine, no. So basically, you can just keep looping Fever Time over and over like this. I pressed that thing like 7 times, I swear it. So we can do this, not get that, whatever. And now it's just RNG. We have to deal with a bunch of time balls again, but whatever. Oh, Marine, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this, Marine? So as you can see, with enough luck, they can just keep falling back down, and it can be pretty cool. But what's not cool is that, you know, sometimes it can just stop redropping, and now we're kind of in a predicament. So we're gonna use Dismeralda. If we can get another redrop, that'd be fire. But no, of course not. Of course we can't. Oh, now we get the redrop. Ooh. So we can kind of just keep doing this until our attack boosts run out. So. Would have been nice to get this in Fever Time, but I guess can't have nice things around here. We don't have any mysterious redrop attack boosters, which kind of sucks, but whatever. So as you can see, we're only at 150 million so far, which ain't very good. Oh, now you're gonna start redropping, huh? Marine, you gotta stop, like, dropping, please. We don't have fast fevers, which really sucks, because, you know, I'm still not in Fever Time. We have 17 seconds. You know how pathetic that is? That's actually, like, atrocious. That is so beyond terrible. I'm restarting. This is, like, honestly, it's so awful. I'm just gonna restart, like... That is atrocious. We didn't even get score cap the first time. Like, how pathetic is that? Can't even get score cap. Damage cap. Whatever. Caps all the time. I'm restarting because that was seriously some of the worst scores I've ever seen in my life. Maybe if I would level up my attack boosters, we'd get somewhere. But then again, I remember I play the game and not play score attack, so... I kind of have better things to spend my G-books on. Can you stop redropping, dog? You have fever filled. You don't need to be dropping back down. Are you serious, Punigami? You picked the 4 of the only characters. Oh my god. They picking the only characters. The only characters. That, like, seriously, went out of their way to make sure that freaking Akane wasn't the one picked. Kinda would've liked something better than that, but no, we don't get anything better than that. Instead, we get everything else redropping. Because... God forbid me have a decent score attack run, you know? Can't have a good score attack run, nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, you did Arlay strats. You get terrible garbage runs. Like, look at this. Look at how pathetic this is. Remember all those large Puni I popped? Know how none of them are coming back down? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you better start coming back down when I start talking about it. Like we're just not getting anything. We're not getting any redrops. 66% chance, by the way. Yeah, no, we're restarting again. All those chances, 66% chance. Doesn't work out. Because I'm a score attack hater and they know it. They know I hate this score attack mode, and so they're gonna force me to play it as long as they can. It sucks. That is... I forgot about the one at the bottom. I was like, I won't pop the one at the bottom. You can't be serious that I haven't gotten a redrop. You cannot be serious. I call bullcrap. Oh, we'll drop Marine. Yeah, we'll drop her back down. Yeah, sure. Totally, yeah. Stop dropping Marine! God, I swear to God. You know how many other characters that need to be redropping? Punigami's Soultimate has almost ran out. It's taken so long. Not a single Akane Puni to pop. Not a single one. Not a single Akane Puni. Again, not a single Akane Puni. Again, not a single one. How about you stop doing that? Cause that's freaking annoying. Remember all those other Akane Puni I popped? How about you drop those back down instead of this massive conglomerate one, huh? How about you stop doing that? That's freaking annoying. Oh my god. I should be using Pekko instead of friggin' the tough one. I'm trying to get Marine's Soultimate. You like how the one time Marine doesn't show up, it's when I don't have her Soultimate? Ain't that convenient? Ain't it convenient the one time I need her to show up and she's not here? Isn't that a real convenience? Oh my god, why are you redropping freaking Tough Man? Why? I swear, this is why I hate redrop strats. I should have waited, I should have waited. Should have waited, now it's not gonna redrop. Like, look at this. Look at how freaking massive a Puni this is. This is ridiculous. Like, I swear, I can't have anything useful. I popped Dismeralda, I swear to God. Now Dismeralda's gonna start redropping because she just happened to hit the freaking threshold. Literally too big a Puni for anything else to redrop. Not big enough Puni. Whatever. You gotta be kidding. Her Soultimate was still going? I did not. God dang it. Whatever. Ah! Can you see why I hate score attack now? You mess up once and the entire thing is over. Like, seriously, like, how did such a massive Akane Puni even show up? How did that happen? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And of all the Puni that could redrop, we get more Marine. You know, the attack booster whose Soultimate is already firing, by the way. And would you look at that? No redrops. 2 large Puni. 66% chance. No redrops. Can you see why this score attack strategy sucks compared to Arlay loops? Can you see why Arlay loops are superior to every other strat in the game? Because it actually has control. You can control it. I love how the Puni that are falling back down are not the size required to get an Akane Puni. I mean, Akane Soul... Don't you love that? Don't you love how everything that's redropping is not big enough? Stop, stop. Just enough. That's enough, Marine. Go on. You have your Soultimate, don't show up again, please. Look at how pathetic the score is. We're hitting the same thing as the Lotus Ren loops. The same thing as the Lotus Ren loops. That's pathetic. You, of course. Wouldn't be decent if Marine didn't redrop. No redrops, and would you look at that, just like that, the run is dead. Run is dead. All because of no redrops. Now, if you have actual luck, like a normal person, you can get insanely high scores. I mean, we still get a decent score there, but that's just because every woman on the team gives a 20% boost. That's why we got such a high score last time, because we had 3 women. So, but still, as you can see, it's... I just hate score attack. There's no control in it, and you're just resetting until you hopefully get a halfway decent run. It's not fun. It's no fun to do. And then, as you can see, the only time we got even a good score, first try by the way, was with Arlay loops, and I could have kept going, and I could have become #1 on my entire, this is the highest ranked league. I don't even know how I got here, but the highest ranked league. We're here. We are here. And I did this casually. It took 20 minutes to do, by the way, compared to this run, which took about as long and got half the score. So I don't like redrop strats. I don't like score attack, period. And I really just, honestly, I just kind of do this whenever there's like a PFP for score attack. Like there was with the Pekko that I had for forever. That's the only time I do it. So anyways, I just wanted to show this off and show new redrop stuff. If you look at JP players who have nothing better to do in life than play score attack, you'll see that they hit like score cap like super easily. I just wanted to show Dismeralda. She was like, I didn't even spend anything for it. I had points, so I got her for free. But she'll come back in the Crankakai eventually. Probably. She's more valuable to have than some UZ Plus, so I really recommend trying to get her. But anyways, yeah. That's kind of it. I'm not doing score attack again, so you better enjoy this while you can, I guess. Okay, so here I am. I have another run going, and it's going really well, actually. Like, we're about to hit damage cap type well. So, basically, having a fast fever is really good, so I really like using Idol as a Mechia. So honestly, I think she works pretty well. Especially considering that we have a bunch of, like, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but what I do know is that I can just spam buttons, and eventually, I get in fever. We're just gonna see if this works real quick, hang on. I doubt this is going to work, but, I mean, hey, we can try. I love how you walk around every time I start recording videos, dog. Like, for real. Can you hear him? He's very loud. He's licking me. Stop. Quit licking my elbow, bro. Just because it's there doesn't mean you gotta lick it. Freaky dog. Now he's going under the desk. But that's a problem because I can't have him under there. So, as you can see, we're getting some kind of good luck. Don't want to jinx it yet, but even though we have less redrop, honestly, because we can get so much more fast fevers and stuff, honestly, I think it's a little bit better. So, yeah, you don't have to always stack up on redrops, but usually you wanna. Alright, good, we got one more. So this time, I'm going to get Marine right here in the middle. Then we're just gonna have to wait for her to not have her Soultimate. Except I didn't, and because I'm stupid. Big dumb idiot me. We'll be able to get one more fever time. So we're gonna do this, just to pop this. So hopefully Elzamechia does... Yes! That's exactly what I needed. Literally exactly what I wanted. Okay, we get Dismeralda. Nice, nice, nice. Yes! W redrops. Alright. There we go. We're getting somewhere. You want to try to pop the bonus balls in like a quick succession, but not take like too much time. Just because they get in the way like that, you don't want to waste so much time where a whole second counts down, basically. I'm out of timer balls. I've done like 5 fevers or something, so we're pretty far in. Honestly, I shouldn't even bother trying to pop these anymore. I'm gonna run out of time before we win. Can you hear my entire desk rattling when I do that? Just gotta... Ah! Dead run, dead run. Dead run. 80%'s not gonna get me. Score cap. Except, never mind, yeah, it is. Oh, there we go. We hit score cap. You can now truly take advice from me because I got score cap for you. How's that? How's that? I got score cap, everybody. How does that make you feel? Are you happy? Are you happy I got score cap? Dismeralda's G1, by the way. If you get her G5, that's even easier to do. So, moral of the story, don't use Big G. Okay, well, Big G probably works. But, was I using the Komasan? Maybe don't use the Komasan. I don't even remember anymore. But anyways, yeah. There we go, I hit score cap. Let's see what that puts me in the rankings. Puts me in 9th place. Because they just got a higher base number. So, yeah. Well, look at that, I'm in the top 10. And look at me, I have score cap. Are you happy? Are you happy that you can actually take this video serious because I hit score cap? Sorry I didn't show the full run. I got it first try, actually. So... maybe I'll record a full run and then post it at the end of the video. So, well, yeah, look forward to that, maybe. If I do that, then that's what's going to be next. So...
歌 お疲れ様でビス。
行きます。